Logical Zay. It's always more than one way to think about anything. King and queens, I hope everybody's doing good, doing great, taking care of your health. Stand to yourself. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the hype button. Pop your ish in the comment section. I will be checking. Keep it respectful, no disrespect. And remember, a slow grind is better than no grind. As y'all can see by the title, by the thumbnail, what we got going on, man. Listen, I saw an early showing of the Michael movie. I seen it Thursday. Phenomenal movie. And of course, you can have your own personal critiques and the things that you dislike. I loved it. I think it was great. I don't think that they made it to be more negative than positive. And I think they wanted that for a reason. And supposedly they're going to do multiple different movies. So it's supposed to be like one, like part 1, part 2, part 3. Supposedly, I'm not sure how accurate that is, but so many people are saying it missed this, it missed that, and it was skipping scenes, and it was doing this and doing that, and da-da-da. Man, listen, the American Dream, Michael Jackson movie is one of the best movies. It is one of the best depicted movies as far as a biopic. This one right here, to me, is the second best. They did a phenomenal job. The nephew, Jafar, did amazing. You got Nia Long. I mean, the young man that played Michael Jackson when he was younger did phenomenal. It was great. Visually, he looked phenomenal. He looked just like Michael, was dancing just like Michael. To me, I give it an 11 out of 10. That's just my personal opinion. I grew up listening to Mike, and I always been critical and super, super hard on people who does like Michael impressions and stuff like that. When I tell you, he killed it. He nailed it. He did an amazing job. And they were jumping, right? They didn't drag things on. They just was jumping from this to this to that. And I like that. I mean, if y'all want a movie that's super long, it's so much. They only can put so much in a movie. And I think they did a great job at just like jumping from this to that. If you want full details, like I say, go watch the American Dream one, man. It has a lot of details in it. And I mean, people are going to have their opinions. But anyways, let's get into this video right here, man. You got people sharing their opinion about it. Let's hear it.
I don't know if I'm being dramatic or if I'm being innocent, but that movie was so fucking cold. Oh my God. I'm about to run into people. I'm a crybaby sometimes, but look, no, that shit was crazy. They did Mike so wrong.
That Michael movie was fucking terrible. I'd rather watch the one with Flex Washington. Because that shit was ass.
That Michael movie was so bad, and I'm gonna blame Jermaine Jackson. The movie lacked depth. It told us nothing new that we didn't already know, that we haven't already gotten from any of these other Michael movies and documentaries. I felt like I saw Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson for a total of 20 minutes in the movie, just spread out in small increments. All Nia Long did was eat ice cream and popcorn every time I saw her on the screen. Then we just had long recreated videos and recreations of his most iconic moments. The movie lacked substance, and it really just felt like it skipped ahead, and we missed so many important pieces. Like, they didn't dive into the fact that Michael was really adamant about Thriller, his album being a visual album, and that the label and no one supported that idea. He had to be the one to push forward the idea of releasing all of those visuals for his album. They glossed over how close him and Berry Gordy was and how Joe Jackson felt some type of way about their relationship. They also glossed over how manifestation and affirmations were important to Michael. Like, they touched on it, like they showed the Post-it notes.
How in depth do you want them to go on a movie? Go read the book about it. You know what I'm saying? Go do your Google research. I mean, what? Again, like I say, people can have their opinions. That's fine. But y'all don't know what goes into movies. The movie was already 2 hours, and they're going to do more parts to the movie, and maybe they'll add more details in the second one. Maybe this one was just, let's put this out and see how it does. Like, I mean, it's so many things that y'all not thinking about. The budget. How much money did they have to use? There's only a certain amount of money that you can put, especially if it's coming out of pocket. I mean, and of course, the Jackson estate, they were extremely rich, I'm sure. But it's just so many factors that you could think about. But, I mean, I don't know. I feel like y'all just be wanting mess. I mean, who wants to watch that? It's a movie to entertain. Nobody wants to sit and watch stuff like that. I had to fight to get, like, who wants to watch that? Y'all, women, y'all want some messy stuff. No, we want action. We want to see Michael smiling, laughing, messing with the animals. And, they show scenes where he was at the hospital. And even when he got his head, I don't want to give too much, but he was in the hospital for himself and still ended up, you know, being kind to other people and other patients that were in the hospital. He was just showing how compassionate he was and how much he cared about other people. I mean, the movie was fire, man. From the theatrics, from the dance scenes, and just the colors in it and the hairstyles, and I mean, it was great.
He put on his mirror and they showed him saying like affirmations in the studio, but they glossed over everything. Everything was done so quickly. Like it was showed like the year 1981, and we have like a 6-minute scene, and next thing you know, we're in 1983. Like, how are we jumping so fast, so far in the head? It's ridiculous. They gave you sprinkles of his vitiligo diagnosis, but they never really got into it. They glossed over the nose jobs. They tried to push the whole Neverland Peter Pan.
How long do you want them to talk about his nose situation? Him to get a nose job. How long do you want them to talk about vitiligo? Do you know how much that is? And you got to go back to the parents. And if they had, what the
thing, but it just fell flat. I think for the budget and the cast that they had, they could have given us a well-made movie, and they didn't. Because who casted D.R. Cole as Don King? I stand with Janet on this. It was trash. They could have kept it, and I'm gonna blame Jermaine Jackson and his hairstylist.
Somebody who loves Michael Jackson, the movie was cool. The movie was a 10 out of 10, but it's never topping The American Dream. And if you have never watched The American Dream,
you have to realize The American Dream was 2 parts because it was so long. It's like a 4-hour movie that was broken into 2 parts because it was extremely long. I remember they used to sell it in a VCR tape, 2 DVDs, 2 different DVDs, because the movie was so long. That means it was so much more that they could cram into it, and it might have actually been five hours. I want to say maybe not, but this was a 2-hour film. And we're living in an era where people's attention span is terrible. Nobody wants to sit in the movie for 3 hours because y'all want more detail in the movie. No, it did it perfect.
I don't want to.
We are very confused by this ending. Very, very confused.
Far Jackson went out there and brought his uncle to life again, bro. The moments, everything about it was just, oh my gosh. I miss Michael Jackson, man. I just watched the new Michael movie. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care about Rotten Tomatoes. I don't care about you guys trying to be movie critics. It's not realistic. Shut up. It's not accurate. Shut up. Shut up. The small details, the orange juice. They talk about Peter Pan. They have bubbles. It was... oh, Michael. It's human nature, right?
Michael was in a group with his brothers.
Okay.
Michael got burned in the top of his head from doing a tour with Don King that he didn't want to do with his dad. And finally, number 4 is...
Yo, what are you talking about? See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all listen to people that don't even know what they're talking about. He didn't get burned on tour. It was a Pepsi commercial he was filming. It was to lead up to the... what are you talking about? That's what I'm saying. Don't listen to these people. They don't know. They just talking. They don't even paying attention. They don't even know the true history. Sick of y'all.
His story continues. That's the movie.
That was the movie.
I swear to God, I'm not capping. That was the movie.
Are you saying people are going to be pissed off when they see this?
People should not pay their hard U.S. tax dollars to go to this film.
She's lying.
They should wait until it's streaming.
When this comes out on Netflix, that's when you press play if you're bored and it's raining outside.
First things first, I have to say, big up to
Don't listen to that.
because I actually think he did a really good job portraying his uncle. But as a Michael fan, like since I was knee high, I can understand why the critics are saying it's a whitewash film. Like it was most definitely a film that was made with that eye open for the international market, like very palatable, marketable across different regions of the world. But then the issue with that is you're left with a really watered down, rushed version of Michael's life with tons of loopholes and inaccuracies throughout the plot. I was watching certain scenes getting pissed off knowing this isn't the order in which certain things happened, which to me is a shock when his family and his estate were so heavily involved in the production of this film. But ultimately, I think if you want to hear the music, enjoy hearing Michael's hits on the big screen, you'll be entertained. Like the music was definitely the best part of the film for me. But in terms of the script, the editing, the sequencing, I think overall as a movie, it just misses the mark.
It was very like, simple. Like they was following the timeline, y'all. It's not nothing we haven't seen before. They could have kept that shit. No funny. And
oh man, these I think people are just overly opinionated for no reason. And the fact that we all can have a platform and say what we want freely is the issue. because people just be saying some bull crap, just be spewing out the most idiotic stuff ever. It ain't nothing we ain't seen before. The man has been alive. The man was teen, he was 10, 12, 8, up until he was 56, 7. Michael Jackson is one of the most popular humans. When did he pass away? I forget. I don't think he was 70. Might have been 50 or 60, but whatever. That's neither here nor there. Michael Jackson has been famous for a long time, for forever. The man's life has been plastered all over documentaries. He has a bunch of documentaries, bunch of videos. He's done countless of sit downs with, news anchors and people interviewing him, Oprah and all of this stuff. I mean, family coming out on interviews. I mean, listen, he has a numerous amount of movies and all of this stuff, just like Tupac. There's nothing new for the most part that we're going to be exposed to because all of it is pretty much out there. So people have to work with what is already out there to please you peons, to please you small-minded, simple thinking. Hey, listen, man, shut up.
Michael Jackson fan, and we fell asleep.
You fell asleep because your attention span is terrible. Your attention span is terrible. That's why. And you probably was drinking alcohol before you went to the movies. Your lace front was probably weighing you down. Your wig was probably too heavy. That's probably why you would just. I'm just kidding. Let me stop.
And I think that Jafar looked like him, but he really looked like his father. He looked just like Jermaine. And that motherfucker, I feel like it's worse.
Who is he supposed to look like? He really looked like his father. And in the movie, they did a great job at making him look like Michael. But yes, even his brother looks like Michael. Their brother, they all look. Jesus.
Then, I guess, but
It's not worth it.
it's worth it if you like Michael Jackson. Like, I'm not mad I seen it, but if I knew it was gonna be like that, I probably would have waited.
If I knew it was, y'all want to listen to this. Y'all want to listen to her opinion, and she knew it.
Just watched it on one of my little Chinese websites in the house. Cause y'all, it was like, Now I See by Janet didn't want nothing to do with this film.
Now y'all want to act.
Hold on. They're coming, baby. They're coming.
I went to the Michael premiere last night at 9:45. I did a little late movie.
Her hair fire.
Brilliant, beautiful, beautiful black people. I think everybody should go see it now. If you're looking for a storyline, you're definitely not going to get that, okay? There's only so much they can do with that estate. But it was good. I'm going to tell you why it was good. I sat in the very back row in the Lux box. Yes, I like expensive shit. I sat back in the Lux box in the very back seat, and I had 3 panic attacks. I had to get up and go to the bathroom and splash some water over my face, and I had to come back and act like nothing was wrong, then Google some breathing exercises because I literally was about to pass the fuck out.
If you like biopics like Ray, the James Brown movie, or Tina Turner's What's Love Got to Do With It, this is not that kind of movie. I give Michael a 4 out of 10, and here's why. I did not learn anything new about Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson loves his animals, he loves his music, he loves his family. I already knew that. I also did not like how many side characters were introduced but not given actual dialogue between them and Michael to show us their influence on Michael. And the writing was so flat, y'all. It was so flat. Jafar became Michael Jackson. There was times when I was like, my God, the resemblance is uncanny. Shout out to the makeup team. Shout out to the CGI. Whoever did that, y'all did fantastic. But he literally didn't have anywhere to go. He had nowhere to go in the writing. I know Michael had breakdowns. I know Michael had hard times. Why was that not shown enough?
Because the negative stuff has already weighed heavy in the media about that. And it was little, moments in there where the dad, a little tension with him and the dad, and, him with his looks. And it was moments like that. But God dog it, how much do y'all want them to harp on that? I mean, y'all, this right here is proof of how people are never satisfied. This is one of those things. And again, granted, this makes for good content. So I appreciate y'all for being opinionated, because I'm opinionated, because that's what I do. I get it. But sometimes y'all a little too hard, man. I ain't gonna fake it. Y'all be a little, I get it though, but stop it.
I'm just leaving the movie theater from seeing Michael, and I don't care what nobody says. That movie was really, really good. that movie highlighted Michael Jackson in such a good way.
It did.
And we all know how big Michael Jackson was, but for the people who weren't really alive in his heyday, I feel like that made it connect a little bit more. I've seen it all in bits and pieces, but it really highlighted how big Michael was.
Right.
And for a good reason. I feel his nephew, by the way,
Amazing
I
job.
think it's his nephew, Jafar. He did an amazing job. It
Killed
made me buy into that this was really Michael I was looking at. Like, I think they did really good with portraying him. I feel like, yes, there was a lot of things that was left out, and rightfully so. His family has a lot to do with this movie, so of course they're not going to pull out every skeleton, and I feel like it's enough information circulating around that is somewhat of the downfall
Thank you
of his name, but Michael was too big. Like, they couldn't drown Michael.
Thank you for saying that. Shout out to her, man. Listen, the movie was phenomenal. Nephew did a great job. Neil Long did a great job. The guy who played Joe Jackson, phenomenal. The young Michael Jackson, I mean, everybody in there did a great job. Whoever the production team was behind this, the visuals, CG, the computer graphics, and whoever did whatever they did behind this, makeup and all that, killed it. You feel me? Fire. Y'all go check it out. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this in the comment section below. Hello or goodbye. Talk to me. Do not yell at me. We elevate until we hit ahead. We ain't bleeding yet. Spread love, not hate. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Be great. We are on our way to 3,000 subscribers. I appreciate y'all gratefully. I know I've been slacking too on commenting back. I got y'all. I'm about to start commenting back. Matter of fact, while I upload this, I'm gonna be not reacting, but responding to people's comments. My apologies too. I know y'all on my bumper, but yeah, go on.